Eagles. That's what I'm gonna say.
I seen a
But
lot.
but speaking of, right, another minority coach, Mike Tomlin, right? Which, by the way, I think that'd be a good fit, right? Why not go to Pittsburgh? They have a good talent around them, good young receivers, good young receiving core, and Big Roth might be washed.
Uh,
Big Roth might be washed, man. The Steelers might be. They might need to move on from Big Roth after this playoff series, after this playoff game with Cleveland that happened last week, right? I don't know if Big Roth is the answer, okay? And I just don't know moving forward if the Steelers they might need to switch it up. How do you feel about the Steelers, but also just the playoffs in general? Some observations from the playoffs.
mhm. I feel a lot of ways about the Steelers, bro. And let me tell you, the Steelers have not been one of my favorite teams this year. I respect. I just want to say I respect Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin
I
is a
do too.
great.
I do too.
He's
I think so.
he's a champion. I think we have to credit him for how he held down that AB situation this whole time because AB clearly has his demons, and I think Tomlin handled it. Blew up at the end, but I think over the years he handled it well.
When you look back, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I didn't like what the Steelers represented this year. A couple of ways. Yes, they were undefeated for quite some time. But when things got a little tough, when they faced some adversity, they kind of crumbled a little bit. I think Big Ben at the end of the day, I think he again he's a winner too, but I think Big Ben is. You can't fail the eye test. When you look at Big Ben, you aren't scared of him throwing the ball down the field anymore. He was never mobile, but he always was good in the pocket. You don't see that.
Awesome.
And honestly, man, I just don't like. Look, I'm gonna sound old. I'm not an old guy. I just don't like this whole. The Steelers lost to the Browns. They didn't just lose; they got smacked by the Browns, a division rival.
They made a little comeback.
Yeah, whatever. But at the end of the day, smacked. The Browns are a division rival. The Browns haven't won a playoff game in over 25 years. And then, you got like Chase Claypool going online saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter. They're going to lose next week." Like that mentality. I just don't think I kind of like their mentality in the locker room. I think Mike Tomlin deserves better than that. Deserves a better mentality than that. I think he's a better coach than that. Juju had the whole TikTok controversy. I think the Steelers are a better organization than that. They're a historic, legendary organization. I think these players, I feel like maybe this is this generation of athlete.
Yeah, it's a new breed of athlete.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I think it was really, really like heightened with the Steelers. Juju, Chase. But I do think the Big Ben does hold the Steelers offense back for sure. Because they can't run the ball because you just put 8 in the box. Because, I'm going to stop James Conner. Fuck it. Like, Ben's not going to throw the ball more than 15, 20 yards down the field. So, it's kind of easy to play them. So I think if they want to go to the next level, they should bring a new quarterback in, whether it's a rookie, whether it's a free agent. I do think it's that time. But he said he's coming back. Big Ben has announced. I don't know if this is breaking news, but he's announced he wants to come back one more year. If I'm in the AFC North, I'm happy. Like, come back another year. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think if I was Houston, I'll hit up that line too.
But I don't like a lot of the Steelers quotes this year. I don't like a lot of like the players are saying. I don't like a lot of the mentality. And I feel like they need.
I definitely hear you, McCray. How you feeling about the Big Roth?
Big Roth himself. The thing with these older quarterbacks that have kind of brought you championships and stuff is like, for an organization, it's hard to just when the time is about up, it's hard to kind of just recognize it. Physically, what made Big Ben, he can't really do it like he could. Like the strong arm, the arm isn't as strong. And just his ability to move around, and Big Ben used to like throw people off of him, like just
I'm talking about.
Like, and that's a part of his game. And as a quarterback, when the mental is there, but physically when you can't do the same things, it's like you're trying too hard to just you're trying to compensate like for it, and you just can't because physically you can't do it. So what you have to do as a team, you gotta we saw with Peyton, you gotta give them a defense that's just playing crazy, or you gotta give them a great running game. Or the weapons on the outside got to be dudes that you don't even have to. Your throwing ain't got to be on point, but you just got to be able to just get it to them, and they do their own thing. And I think that that's a lot. That's a situation a lot of time with these older quarterbacks. But with Big Ben himself, yeah, I think he just fall in that same kind of. I think it's about up. He holding on. He trying to maybe possibly get another one, and he shows flashes of the old Big Ben, but it's just not. It's just not there.
Sustained at a
And
high level.
sustained at a high level. He's
Yeah.
on and off with it, and the Steelers as an organization, to me, they had always been known for that rough, hit you in the mouth, trenches. The
Mhm.
defense was always top five. I feel like, and that's a product of just the new age with how y'all was just saying the players, the type of players that they're getting. It's just a part of the game now. I mean, social media or players just being more either outspoken or their personalities just kind of, just being out there. They aren't as team oriented as they used to be. I think the Steelers, the organization doesn't. They used to strike fear in you. The Steelers, the old Steelers, the old Ravens. It just was
Right,
something that was
but
attached.
I agree with you, but I think you could contribute some of that to the rule changes too, though. The way the games changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Steelers were notorious, boy. They was coming in with, and they was coming, they were trying to
Knocking
take out the
helmets
game.
off.
They were trying to take
Yeah.
out the game.
Yeah.
So
And
the rule changes too creates this. The players are not soft, but the game is getting soft.
Yeah.
And it's creating this new type of like mentality too.
Mm-hmm.
Like now receivers can do more. Because
Yeah.
it's just a different game. So I feel you. I definitely feel you on that, me. I really, really do. Just overall, before I'm gonna move on after this, but just overall, I hope, because I love Tomlin. I'm a big Mike Tomlin guy, just how I think both of you are. But I do think Tomlin might be in jeopardy. I think he might be. I think his feet might be getting a tad warm, and I don't want him to hitch his wagon to Big Raw.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he goes again with Big Rolf, I think it's going to kind of drag him down in a sense. And there's been issues with Big Rolf just even off the field and with locker room issues and chemistry issues and things of that nature. And I just would hate to see him hitch his wagon or just ride on that wagon of Big Rolf to the end, because I think that's going to be his ultimate demise in a sense too. And I would hate to see that. I really would. 'Cause I love Tomlin. But I just don't see this Pittsburgh thing ending happily or with a ring.
I think that loyalty, though. I think he's going to be loyal to him.
And that's the type of coach he is. But I just don't know if that's what he should do. But we got the conference championships coming up. We just had Breeze look washed too, by the way. But we just had Breeze in Tampa Bay. We just had Baltimore was disappointing in the Bills. Their offense didn't look good at all. There's something going on with that offense. They need some talent at the receiver position, but it might be even deeper than that. You had what else? What else we had this weekend? Cleveland and the Chiefs.
Rodgers, baby. Rodgers.
Cleveland fought, though. Cleveland fought. They made a nice little second half surge. I thought it was going to take it when Mahomes got hurt, but didn't quite happen.
That fumble at the end of the first half into the end zone, because they had that touchdown, and then they
wound up being a touchback.
They lost by 5. They could have been up by 2.
But I think it's their offense too, though. I think the short passing game, they were in 4th and 2 twice, and I feel like they didn't need to be. It's the way their philosophy. They throw a lot of really short 2-3 yard routes, and the receivers it's like a run after catch type of offense. The receivers are always supposed to pick up the extra yards,
right,
and the first down. They don't have enough of an intermediate and kind of deep passing game. It's like all around the line of scrimmage. It's a run first.
But I think they missed Odell in that aspect too.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Landry is kind of that yak slant
Sword.
out. That's Landry's game. People Jones, he has some talent, but he's inconsistent.
Njoku did his thing too.
Tight end, but even Njoku, guy, baby. But even Njoku, I feel like he's an athletic tight end who thrives off yak himself.
Yeah.
Not always like going deep. He's gonna, he not the best way, I guess, contested catches he can get up on top of people in the red zone, but like I don't know if he's a deep threat like that. I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe it is a scheme. Maybe it's a little bit of both scheme and personnel. But hopefully with year 2, with the coach, maybe they could get more into a rhythm. But Cleveland fought. I thought they should have pulled it out. But, Chiefs definitely showed that they're a Super Bowl. They got that Super Bowl pedigree with just how they, through adversity, with Mahomes going down, they still was able to get that W and pull it out.
Back in there and won
it. I'm a Brady guy, man. That's the GOAT to me. I know y'all hate. I know Zay in particular, too Dolphin fan to admit that. But I mean, I just think he moves teams, man, and he still gets it done. I'll give credit to the defense though. The secondary was looking nice. They played a hell of a game. Devin White played a monster game. But Brady makes the plays when he needs to make the plays. He knows how to manage the game. He's playing chess. He knows how to manage the game.
Yeah, he's a game manager.
Hey, he might not have the passing skills like he once had, but he still gets it fucking done.
Shout out to the Tampa Bay defense, man. Them boys really won the game yesterday. Shout out to them boys.
Yeah,
they looked a lot better than they've looked recently.
But look, I agree with you. But look, but what's the difference between Breeze and Brady yesterday?
This
one didn't turn over the ball. Brady don't turn over the ball, man. He didn't turn over that ball.
I will say this though, it's kind of like similar to Tomlin, hitching your wagon. And this might be a crazy take, but this is my honest to God belief.
Sean Payton good, bro.
You played Jameis that game, he wins you that game.
Sean Payton's safe though. I'm just saying Sean Payton's safe. I think
this is it for Drew though.
I'm just saying
it's been reported he retiring.
Yeah, I'm just saying famous Jameis though. He wins you that game.
He taking a seat next year. Jameis.
And at the same time, famous Jameis might throw fucking 4 picks.
He got laser eye surgery.
He might throw 4 books and cost the game, and then people gonna be like,
"Hey, Winston gets disrespected, bro. Winston could be a very good quarterback in this league. I believe in Winston's talent, and I think, maybe with Sean Payton, he cleans everything up. But I do think Winston would have played better than Breeze last night. Mel, you know what? You right now throw the ball further than Drew does right now, bro. I'm gonna let you know right now. Bro, Drew Brees was Drew Brees.
It wasn't even that though. His decision making, it was those 2 picks they were bad.
They were bad picks. They were bad picks. Like Brady don't even attempt those passes like that.
It's because Breeze has to squeeze it because he can't throw it far. He has to make those passes for the offense to work because he can't throw the ball down the field. Jameis goes in the game, bro, flings it 70 yards, touchdown, goes back, sits down. I'm just saying, bro.
And speaking of that, Brady still throws a nice deep ball, man.
I mean, yeah, I guess, bro.
It's not like his
man. Chris Godwin, I don't know, he don't look right. He dropping the ball too much. Cause he dropped one right in the basket for him in the end zone.
Gronk too, shit.
Gronk dropped the touchdown too.
Hey, man,
and that's tough. I mean, at least I'm accustomed to seeing Gronk make those type of plays.
Y'all gonna watch a real quarterback next week, Aaron Rodgers, Lambeau, baby. Just know.
I like Tampa Bay. Who you got?
And Pat.
Green Bay on the road to the second season.
I'm rocking with the GOAT.
I'm rocking with the real GOAT.
I'm going with the Chiefs and the Buccaneers.
Rodgers is the greatest quarterback of my generation.
Buccaneers, you sticking with it?
The greatest against who he coming for the GOAT spot. Pat Mahomes coming for the GOAT spot, and that's what it's about right there. Is to me, is them too.
I had Packers Bills, so my choices are still alive. Mel had the Ravens, so I mean that shit's already over.
I had the Ravens and the Buccaneers though. The Buccaneers still alive, baby. Yeah. And
You
the
got one of
Ravens,
them boys in
honestly,
there.
if the Ravens folded. They didn't even make plays. Like they were like discombobulated. They were like not settled.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Ain't gonna lie though. For
I
that
feel like
being
they could have won that game though if they was on point.
for that being 10,000 people, bro, that shit was loud.
It was kind of rocking, but I mean, come on, you're a professional. Like
Loud.
settle down.
They're probably not used to the noise no more, bro. Think about it. I ain't gonna lie,
I
bro.
think
That was real home field advantage, bro.
The cold body got them too.
And that shit was. Hey,
I mean,
I heard
Tucker, bro. Like Tucker was missing field goals out there, bro. Like
there was win though.
he missed like 2 field goals.
The play that ended the game, bro, was that 100-yard pick six.
I mean,
You're
yeah.
driving, it's 10-3, you're driving, you're at the goal line, you throw a pick six, bro.
And Jackson deserves some heat too. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Well, I think you're right though, bro. Jackson, besides Hollywood Brown, who's Jackson throwing that to? Mac Andrews? I mean, you got Willie Snead. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, he needs some more
Who else
talent,
you got?
but
they need another weapon.
You got all that.
I'm starting
But
to not
offense,
really like the offense either.
Yeah,
I'm
they
starting to
offense
not like
gotta
the whole
change.
philosophy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it don't.
You got old
I
ass.
agree. That
they need
philosophy got to change too because he can't survive doing that type of playbook. Like they are trying to tell it to his strengths, but he's gonna have to. It's gonna have to change, brother. It's gonna have to. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it all the way with that type of offense. Even though it might fit him, it's gonna have to change. They gotta get him some weapons, and we gotta start threading that ball down the field.
People catching up with him. With
Yeah,
that whole
they catching up. Just how they catched up to Cap in San Francisco.
Am I crazy though, bro? I feel like Lamar used to sling that bitch in Louisville, bro.
Huh?
I feel like Lamar used to sling that ball in Louisville.
I think he got some arm talent. I do.
Or fling it though, bro. That shit used to go.
He got a strong arm. He can throw the ball down the field 60, 70 yards.
For sure. I guess it comes with I think he's accurate, but maybe it comes down to a little more accuracy and just pro concepts, pass concepts. Can he process it?
If Josh Allen could become accurate, bro, I think anyone can. So I think Lamar can do it.
I mean, Allen was throwing some dimes now.
But Allen was hit.
He looked bad, but he progressed, boy. And
yeah, that's my point though. Allen his first 2 years was kind of laughable because he was so inaccurate. Allen's inaccuracy was his downfall coming into the draft. It was his downfall his rookie year. It was his downfall last year, and now he's like one of the more accurate quarterbacks in the league this year. So I just
he's
feel
had
like
a monster year, man. He's had a monster year.
I think it's possible for Lamar to do something similar.
Yeah, I'm not giving up on Lamar. I'm saying he got to catch some heat though. He got to take some responsibility for that L. Mm-hmm. If they talk about him in the media, it's not because they making it up. It might be some legitimate criticism there.
I blame Lamar. I blame the scheme a little bit. I blame some players around him. So I mean, I'm not gonna put that entirely on Lamar. You know. So
just for the record, though, you sticking with your pick, Bills and Packers?
Yeah,
and the Bills are gonna go to KC and win.
Yeah.
Okay.
It ain't, what you call it ain't look, man. I was scared for him too. I'm happy he got up.
Mahomes. I didn't kind of stumble, huh?
Yeah.
Hey man,
I knew he wouldn't come back in.
Yeah, he couldn't. It would have been honestly, he probably wanted to, but what we seen on TV and the today's media,
they couldn't have let it.
They couldn't put him back in, boy. That boy was.
They would have got fried.
Yeah, they would have got mobbed.
I thought he was dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally looked like he was like dancing.
Yeah, but and me, you sticking with your picks, Chief and Bucks?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs and Bucks, bro. I mean, I think it's gonna be two great games. Bills, Chiefs. I think that's gonna be a real good game because I think the Bills got the recipe. I think they got the speed, they got the DBs, and they know how to blitz. They know how to get to the quarterback. So
that defense
they
can't
have
swarm.
the recipe. Yeah, they got the recipe, but I think ultimately.
And if Mahomes if his rocker ain't 100%, might be some trouble.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, they got the GOAT behind them, Chad Henne.
Nah, you see what he came in. Dude.
Dolphin, bro, led the.
I already knew he was gonna say something about them damn Dolphins with Henne. Like, don't do it, bro. Like, just leave it alone.
And he had a big pass to
steal. He picked up the first down. I thought he picked up the first down. I was so happy for him. He came over yard short.
He had that pass to Tyreek. I mean,
yeah, he got it.
Hey, that's another Michigan quarterback, though. You know, Brady, Michigan, Henne, Michigan. Okay.
Nah, if Pat Mahomes can't finish the game, the Bills going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Chiefs are in trouble, especially with them Bills. Because that defense was swarming when I was watching them against the Ravens. They was swarming. Like
They got
like
White and Poyer
like
and Hyde
passes,
back
like
there.
screen passes, not even getting yards.
No, them boys good. Wallace and White and Poyer and Hyde. Them boys ballers back there for real. You can't.
You been balling on the Bills lately? Edmonds, bro, the linebacker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Edmonds too.
Flying,
He's fast.
bro.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's like,
Yeah, he's a light one. He's that new age linebacker though. They not 250 no more.
More strong safety.
They not Urlacher no more. They're not 260 with the damn shoulder pads up here. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's not that no more.
hey, shout out to Zach McLeod, 8th year.
Bro, we're not talking about the U right now, bro. Don't do that.
The podcast, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
Loud, bro.
We're gonna talk about the U. We're gonna talk about the U another episode, bro.
2 degrees, bro. He's live. I'm just giving a shout out.
Hey, but we gonna catch y'all again. All right, we're gonna catch y'all in a couple weeks. Back with another episode following up. Probably gonna be Super Bowl week, honestly. So we'll be talking a bit on that.
We should have a friendly wager for the Super Bowl once it happens.
All right. We're gonna be back with our friendly wager. That's when we're gonna go. First thing we're gonna talk about is our friendly wager on the next episode. All right, well, I'm gonna cut this one up, man. It's gonna get out for sure. All right, and I'll see y'all in a couple weeks. Hey, it's been good talking with you, fellas.
Yeah. See y'all, boys.
And we'll see what happens with them Dolphins, eh?
See what they do.
I believe in Tua, man. I believe in Tua.
I hear you. But y'all have a good one, man.
All right, man.
You too, bro.